Now 5:30. Call to order. Start the meeting. Right now, we're on a special meeting, and on truth in taxation levy for Jansen Ways in Spalding.
Okay, Mr. Vice President, governing board members, tonight's public hearing is being held in accordance with Arizona revised statutes. The governing board previously received a detailed presentation of the fiscal year 2027 truth in taxation adjacent weights levy and the fiscal year 2027 proposed budget. Since that presentation, there's been no changes to either, and that is what's being presented for adoption. So we're going to, I just have a quick show here, presentation, I think it was called, because we've already gone through these things. So I'm just going to do truth and taxation first. So pursuant to Arizona revised statutes, the governing board will hold a public hearing to receive comments from the public regarding the proposed truth and taxation levy for adjacent weights. The required truth and taxation notice has been published in accordance with statutory requirements. The purpose of the hearing is to provide interested citizens an opportunity to comment on the proposed tax levy prior to the governing board action. No action will be taken during the public hearing. Following the conclusion of the hearing, the governing board will consider approval of the truth of taxation levy for adjacent weights by a roll call vote. And this is just a reminder of what we're doing with the truth and taxation levy for James C. Price.
So you want a roll call vote now?
No, this will be during the
Special.
Okay, you got it. Proposed budget of fiscal year 2026-2027 is all.
Okay. Pursuant to Arizona revised statutes, the governing board will hold a public hearing to receive comments from the public regarding the district's proposed 26-27 expenditure budget. The proposed budget was prepared, published, and made available for the public inspection as required by law. The purpose of the hearing is to provide interested citizens an opportunity to review and comment on the proposed budget prior to the governing board adoption. No action will be taken during the public hearing. Following the conclusion of the hearing, the governing board will convene a separate meeting to consider adoption of the budget. So I just have a recap of the total proposed budget, which we're looking to adopt this evening. It was a combined $82 million budget. And then just a reminder that we were 70.5% of that is investment in employees, and then we're supporting student success through safe learning environments, competitive employee compensation, responsible fiscal stewardship, and strategic capital investments. Do you have any questions?
No questions?
Okay. If there are no questions, it's recommended that the board open the public hearing for comment regarding the truth and taxation levy and the fiscal year 27 budget.
No public comment.
No comment.
Anybody? Okay, with no public comment, this meeting is adjourned. Okay, next meeting. Agenda special meeting. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the call of order and our pledge of allegiance. Stand. Repeat after me. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
1.2, adoption of the agenda. Do we have a motion to accept this agenda?
Mr. President, or Vice President, I move that we adopt the agenda as written.
We have a second.
I second.
Motion by Mr. Stoner and seconded by Ms. Anderson. Any discussion? Yeah, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. 2.1, Superintendent's Report. Mr. Ponder.
Mr. Vice President, members of the board, we do have a few quick donations to go through so that we can get those accepted. So we did have one $14,000 donation from the PTO at Alice Burn for a shade to be used on the playground, so thank you for that. That puts this month's total at $14,555, and our year-to-date total at $170,874.84.
That covers our donation. Moving on to 2.3, Consent Agenda. Approval of these items are of a routine nature, and those that normally do not require deliberations are part of the governing board. A board member may pull an item which will be discussed and voted on separately. Is there any board member that would like to pull anything from the consent agenda? I move that we accept this consent agenda as written. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Moved by myself and seconded by Mr. Stover. Okay, we're going to go to 4. 4.1, in consideration to approve the truth in taxation rule adjacent ways. Ms. Wallace.
Mr. Vice President, governing board members, Arizona law requires school districts to conduct a truth in taxation hearing when proposing a primary property tax levy for adjacent ways. The required public notice was published within the statutory timeframe, and a public hearing was held to provide opportunity for public comment regarding the proposed levy. Following the public hearing, the governing board is required to adopt the truth in taxation levy for adjacent ways by a roll call vote. Approval of the levy authorizes the district to collect the property tax necessary to support expenditures related to adjacent ways in accordance with state law. It is recommended that the governing board approve the truth in taxation for adjacent ways for fiscal year 26-27 by a roll call vote.
Any board members have any questions at this time? Okay. With that, it's recommended that the governing board approve the truth in taxation for adjacent ways for the fiscal year 2026 and 2027 by roll call vote. Is there a motion to move on this?
Mr. President, or Vice President, sorry about that. Mr. Vice President, I move that we have the consideration to approve truth in taxation adjacent ways.
Can I have a second?
I second.
Motion by Mr. Stoner and seconded by Ms. Anderson. Roll call vote. So I'll go and ask each, begin with each board member, and you will tell us your vote on this. Ms. Anderson?
Approve.
Ms. Corrico?
Approve.
Mr. Jeff Stoner?
Approved.
David Barra? Approved. Motion passes. On to the next. 4.2, consideration to approve, adopt the 2026-2027 expenditure budget. Ms. Walton.
Okay, Mr. Vice President, governing board members, in accordance with Arizona revised statutes, the governing board is required to adopt the district's annual expenditure budget no later than July 15th. The proposed budget was prepared, submitted, and published by June 12th, 2026, and the public hearing was held to provide an opportunity for review and comment. Following the public hearing, the governing board will consider the adoption of the fiscal year 26-27 expenditure budget. The adopted budget may include reductions as deemed necessary by the board. However, no increases may be made to the proposed maintenance and operations or unrestricted capital outlay district additional assistance budgets. The adopted budget must remain within the district's general budget limit and unrestricted capital budget limit as established by the Arizona Department of Education. Upon adoption, The budget will be submitted electronically to the Arizona Department of Education by July 18th, as required by law.
I motion that we approve this expenditure budget. Can I have a second?
I second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion passes. Okay, 4.3. Resolution authorizing the execution and ratification of vouchers in between regular governing board meetings of the Yuma Elementary School District 1, Yuma County, Arizona, and ratifying all actions taken or to be taken by this further resolution as well.
Vice President and governing board members, I'm going to read the resolution. Whereas Yuma Elementary School District 1, Yuma County, Arizona, has identified opportunities to maximize available resources to support student success. To ensure efficient use of resources, the district has developed procedures including execution and ratification of vouchers in between governing board meetings. Whereas payroll and expense vouchers must be approved by the governing board, and whereas Arizona Revised Statute 15321G permits a resolution to be adopted to the same effect, and whereas expense vouchers are placed and ratified on the next regularly scheduled board meeting. Now therefore it be resolved by the governing board of Yuma Elementary School District Number 1, Yuma County, Arizona, the approved ratification is assigned for the 2026-2027 fiscal year. Passed, adopted, and approved on June 29th by the governing board of Yuma Elementary School District 1, Yuma County, Arizona, with a vote of however many yeas, and those who don't vote.
Can I have a motion to adopt this resolution?
I move that we adopt the resolution as written.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
Moved by Ms. Anderson and seconded by Mr. Stoner. The motion passes. Okay, next page.
We didn't take a vote on that.
Yeah. Start over here, our first vote. Ms. Anderson? Ms. Rico?
Approved.
Approved? Approved. Motion passes. Okay, I vote. All right, thank you. Thank you for the help. Next one. 4.4, discussion action, dissolution of Yuma Elementary School District Employee Benefit Trust Fund as well.
Vice President and governing board members, so effective July 1, 2023, Yuma Elementary School District transitioned to a self-funded health insurance model, which required the establishment of the Yuma Elementary School District Employee Benefit Trust Board to meet trust governance requirements and provide communication regarding trust operations. Effective July 10, 2025, the district became a member of the Arizona Health Pool. As a participating member of the pool, the governance and oversight requirements previously fulfilled by the Employee Benefit Trust Board are now satisfied through the pool structure. Administration recommends dissolving the Yuma Elementary School District Employee Benefit Trust Board, as the separate board is no longer necessary to meet trust governance requirements. The Employee Benefit Trust itself will remain in place, and the district will continue to operate as a self-insured entity. This action only eliminates the need for a separate trust board and does not change employee health benefits or district self-funded status.
It's recommended that the governing board approves the dissolution of the Yuma Elementary School District Employees Benefit Trust Fund. I move to approve the dissolution of the Yuma Elementary District Employee Trust Board. Do I have a second?
I'll second, since I'm on that board.
Thank you.
You don't have to go.
Thank you so much.
Very, very enriched learning opportunity.
Thank you.
God bless.
Thank you so much. All right, so it's a motion by myself and seconded by Ms. Reed. Okay, all right, we're gonna go to 4.5.
All in favor?
All in favor? All All those in favor? Aye. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help.
We're in it together.
Teamwork, okay? All right. Okay, we're gonna go to the possible action. Possible action to approve the increase in adult meal prices, and I don't see this over here, so, okay.
Okay. Governing Board Vice President and Governing Board members, according to the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA Adult Meal Pricing Tool, Yuma Elementary School District is currently out of compliance with federal requirements for adult meal pricing for both breakfast and lunch. The current price for an adult breakfast is $3, and the price for an adult lunch is $5. Federal and state regulations require that the adult meals be priced to fully cover the cost of the meal, including commodities, and that they not be subsidized by student payments or by federal or state funds. To ensure compliance with the USDA regulation, an adjustment in price will bring the Yuma Elementary School District 1 into compliance with federal guidelines and ensure that adult meals are self-sustaining. It is recommended that the governing board for Yuma Elementary School District approve an increase in the adult meal prices to $3.25 for breakfast and $5.05 for lunch.
All right, I move that to approve the increase in the adult meal prices. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Motion by myself and second by Nicole. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. At this time, thank you for all your help, and I adjourn this meeting.